A1 Robinson reporting for Senior Sailor of the Year Board as ordered. Attention to the Sailor's Creed. I am a United States sailor. I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, and I will obey the orders of those appointed over me. I represent the fighting spirit of the Navy and those who have gone before me to defend freedom and democracy around the world. I proudly serve my country's Navy combat team with honor, courage, and commitment. I am committed to excellence and the fair treatment of all. Hoo-yah!
Hoo-yah.
About face. Uncover. Two. About face. Take a seat, everyone. First off, congratulations on your nomination as Senior Sailor of the Year.
Thank you, Sea Chief.
For you to be here, that means it speaks high volumes of what you've done throughout this year. All right, today we're going to ask you a series of questions. Myself and Chief Moses. So just answer to the best of your ability, and good luck.
Yes, Sea Chief. Thank you.
And Senior Sailor, congratulations on getting here. You've done all the hard work. That's why you were here. All right.
Thank you, Chief.
So again, we're just gonna ask you a series of questions, answer your best of your abilities. All right, I'm gonna ask the first one. We'll start off with uniform regulations. Name 5 examples of colors that are not authorized for female nail polish.
5 examples of colors not authorized. Generally, it's non-neutral tones, yellows, greens, bright colors, reds. I don't know. I think just kind of other gray, very like colors that do not complement the uniform.
All right. Thank you. Next question. Navy policies and programs. What were the changes made to the physical readiness program that was established on NAV Admin 304/20?
There were a number of changes in the update of the NAV admin. The first was to add in the planks as the core exercise for the PFA. It replaces the curl up. In addition, it also added a new cardio, which was the row machine. Another change with that NAV admin was the change in the cycle in an attempt to perform a PRT, a PFA this year, but to minimize risk due to COVID-19. There's a single cycle for this fiscal year, and it will be between March and September of this year.
All right. I have a miscellaneous question for you. If you could make a change to any Navy program or policy, what would your change be and why?
The Navy being a dynamic organization as it is, I feel like there are always improvements being made. It's hard for me to pick a program that I feel like they're not already like striving to make improvements on. I would have to say that the phrasing made me think that how we schedule for deployments, the readiness and the amount of time that ships are out at sea and then back home before workups and cycles begin again. I have experienced and then seen some of my fellow sailors in similar circumstances where after long deployments, it is a very short respite before deployments start up again. I think in terms of naval policy, it's hard on sailors and their families. And I think that would probably be the first thing where I would try and improve on the amount of time that sailors are given with their families between deployments.
All right. Thank you. The last question I have for you is current events. What options did the Navy explore, and what was the Navy's decision in regards to USS Bonhomme Richard?
Given the extensive damage with the Bonhomme Richard, I know that they were hoping to be able to salvage the ship. The Bonhomme Richard was the first of the LHDs to get retrofitted to be able to handle the F-35s. It was just getting ready to start service under that banner. And so the loss of this is not just a loss of one of our air-capable ships, which means deployment cycles are going to have to be accelerated for other ones. It's also a loss of a lot of resources and man hours expended to those improvements. The ultimate decision I know has come that they're going to have to scuttle the ship. They're going to finish what they can, salvage what they can, and scuttle the ship.
That's the last question I have.
All right, once again, Senior Chief Gaines, I got one question for you.
Yes, Agent.
Why should we select you as CNAT North Island's Sailor of the Year?
I arrived at this command as a second class, stepping into a billet and filling in for a chief who was on their way out. Within 6 months of my arrival, I was qualified to instruct between 3 and 4 courses. I picked up first class. From there, picked up a number of collateral duties that were generally assumed to lay in the hands of the LPO. I feel very confident in saying that I've stepped up to all of the challenges that have been presented while I've been here. We're a small command, but that doesn't mean that any of the programs needed to run the schoolhouse can be let slide. I feel like we have managed very well to keep up to speed with all of the programs, the requirements, on top of doing more instruction than a lot of sailors do when they have to start filling in the LPO billet. I think I have stepped up to the plate, worked diligently. I had never turned down a task if there's something that needs to be done. I'm ready to go to do it, and I think that it is shown in the performance for our schoolhouse and my fellow sailors here.
Thank you.
All right, so once again, congratulations on your nomination, and it speaks volumes of what you're doing. So continue up the good work and keep striving forward.
Absolutely.
This concludes our board.